Royal Enfield Himalayan. 2 years of happiness or 2 years of problems. And the dilemma of being right or wrong. Today I will uncover the pros and cons of owning this motorcycle. So be with me and watch entire video.
Hello everyone, you are watching Motor of Heart, and today I'm going to share my personal experience, or you can say review of my 2 years old Royal Enfield Himalayan. So it's been 2 years now. I think I bought it in nearly October 2 years ago, and I have ridden this motorcycle around, to be precise, 16,920 kilometers. So around 17,000 kilometers of experience of long ride, of short ride, daily use, and even the off-road ride. So all kind of experience I have done with this motorcycle. So I have been riding this motorcycle for quite a long period of time. I used to ride this motorcycle daily for 70 kilometers to go to my office. So let's start with our review. Let's talk about the design of this motorcycle. Design might be the subjective, but I can tell you majority of the people like this motorcycle, because every time I ride this motorcycle, people look at me. Okay, it's definitely a head turner. Even though it is not a big bike kind of motorcycle like Tiger or BMW GS series, it's still a good looking motorcycle, and people definitely loves this design of this motorcycle. The design is practical also. So look wise it is a great motorcycle, but one thing that you're not going to like is its weight. The curb weight of this motorcycle is 200 kg. So weight is quite high. So when you do off-road or you move the motorcycle in a parking and in a traffic situation, definitely you feel the weight. But when you ride this motorcycle like this, like a normal tarmac, normal road, it's not that heavy. But when you want to maneuver this like this, then definitely you do feel a weight. But the weight is managed well, but definitely it's a heavy kind of a motorcycle. So weight is there. Then ergonomically, it's a very great motorcycle, I can tell you. It's quite comfortable. I have done 500 kilometers in one day with this motorcycle, and I can tell you it's very comfortable. Not quite, it's very comfortable. You sit upright in a comfortable position. You have a long handlebar and quite a commanding view. Your foot pegs are a little forward set below your butt. So ergonomically it's very perfect. And now move towards our second part, is engine performance. So performance of this motorcycle is supported by a 411cc single cylinder SOHC engine, which churns out 24.30 PS of power, around 6,500 RPM, and around 32 Newton meter of torque, around 4,500 RPM. So torque is comes quite early. 4,500 RPM is good, so you get a good amount of torque. See, third gear. So peak torque and peak power output of this motorcycle come early. You get ample amount of torque in your early and mid-range power band, and the acceleration is quick until a certain RPM, like 3,000 to 4,500 RPM. You get good amount of punchy torque, and post 5,500 RPM the power output and torque output start to decline. So there is a no top band with this motorcycle. You're not going to rev this motorcycle high and try to get most of the top speed. It's not that there. So talking about the top speed of this motorcycle that I have achieved is around 120 km/h. That's it. I'm in third gear, and let's see. You can go through a speed breaker around third and second gear easily. That's kind of a torque output is there. So let's talk about the braking of this motorcycle. So braking is good, not the best. You get dual channel ABS with this motorcycle, and you can switch off the rear ABS for off-road. So brakes are kind of tuned a midway between, like it's not very responsive like KDM's, but not sluggish also. It's people complain about sluggish brakes, but in my experience I have learned that this sluggish braking is useful when you are off-roading, especially the front brake. The front brake is kind of little sluggish, not very responsive. See, it's not that responsive, but this is what you want in an off-road motorcycle. So rear brake of this motorcycle is more responsive than the front brake. So when you are doing off-road, you can switch off your rear ABS and you can utilize your rear brake to slides and stop your motorcycle. And this front brake can be utilized for subtle braking. So let's talk about the other bits of the riding dynamics of this motorcycle. Let's talk about mirrors. Mirrors definitely give good view behind. Then a windshield of this motorcycle is also useful until 100 km/h. But beyond 100 km/h you start to feel some buffeting here and there. So let's talk about the headlight of the motorcycle. Headlight in stock condition is not at all a good headlight for the motorcycle. You will need to install these auxiliary lights, just like I have installed the HIF 60 wattage LED lights. So I have done video on these HIF headlights. Do find from my channel. I have covered all the details about the price and installation procedures, from where you can buy that. So now let's talk about the clutch and gearbox. Clutch is not too hard, not too soft. Is kind of a middle in between, but operation is fuse free, no problem. The gearbox of this motorcycle is not a slick shifting. It's kind of a rough gearbox. It feels rough. The gear transition from first to second is quite hard. Afterwards things become smoother, but definitely Royal Enfield need to improve the gearbox of the Himalayan. So let's talk about the pillion comfort of this motorcycle. So pillion seat is quite comfortable. You and your partner can go a long tour of a distance easily without any problem. So pillion seat is very comfortable. So let's talk about the suspension and wheel sizes of this motorcycle. So at front you get 21-inch spoke wheel with a tire size of 90, and at the rear you get a 17-inch wheel with a tire size of 120. More than enough, but you would love to have a more tire size at rear, like 130. In a stock settings you get a medium level of suspension, like not too soft or not even too hard also. At front you get a 200 mm of travel telescopic suspension, and at rear you get monoshock of 180 mm travel. So good amount of travel to you to do off-road with this motorcycle, and suspensions are very good, like this what I'm doing. They does not transfer the road undulations to your precious part of your body. Let's talk about the maintenance of this motorcycle. Maintaining Himalayan is quite easy. It does not cost you a lot. It's affordable, and you can easily maintain this motorcycle for a long period of time, and their parts also are easily available and they are affordable. So not the problem like we face with the BMW motorcycles, GS310 like kind of motorcycles. So we do have to service our motorcycle in every 6 months, and I think 5,000 kilometer, whichever is earlier. So considering the cost, this interval is fine for me, but service quality should be improved because I have faced many problems with this motorcycle, and the servicemen are not that educated. I will talk in more detail about the service of the Royal Enfield in another video, because I have faced many problems with this motorcycle, and all the experience. I will create another video for that. You can watch my other problem related videos with this motorcycle, like concept, the pulling issue, the catchy issue, that is a swing arm issue. So many problems are there. So I have done a video with the solutions, and I have given the solution for that every problem. So you do watch that videos from my YouTube channel, and do subscribe, because I'm going to upload more of such a kind of videos that definitely gonna help you if you are the owner of the Royal Enfield Himalayan or any other Royal Enfield motorcycle. So there are many happy moments with this motorcycle. You will feel proud of yourself because of buying this motorcycle. It's very comfortable, it's tourer friendly, it is off-road friendly, it is punchy enough to put your smile on your face. And negative problems are like its weight, its problems, though they are not terrible ones that was to be before, but still there are the problems, like small bit problems that I have told you that I have faced. So this is the journey of my 2 years with the Royal Enfield Himalayan, or you can say Hemi, that's what I call it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next video. Do subscribe to the channel, because definitely I'm gonna make a lot of videos with this Himalayan and with this my new GoPro. So do subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.
So there is no perfect motorcycle, but at the end, it is a belief of your motorcycle can do the things that not all the motorcycles can do, because Himalayan is more than just a motorcycle.